y'all, Little Flix here, and we're back to watch more Veronica Mars. I almost said of Mars again. Oh. This will be episode 18 of season 2, which is titled I Am God, which is not great. Because no one's God, right? We're all just little puppets. No, it's not good because I think I know it might be somewhat referring to maybe the Fitzpatrick's gang, and how they did kill, whatever his name was, the guy who killed Felix and was dealing with the Fitzpatricks and all that stuff. Even though Weevil did steal the money a little bit and was. I kind of mentioned that, how it's kind of not his fault, but he did kind of know the Fitzpatricks would do something bad to him. But also they, demolished the building with him in it without doing a thorough sweep check. It wouldn't take you too long to check. I mean, they said they checked all the rooms and all that stuff, but they called out and no one was there and they found a motorbike. But you could have double checked the bathrooms if there was a motorbike there and you thought someone was going to be there. Before, just a theory. So I'm assuming that that's gonna be popping up maybe in this episode, and hopefully more information just about the whole bus crash itself and what's happening. We still haven't revisited Aaron Eccles, and we still don't know why Kendall took a piece of Logan's hair. So I'm also expecting that to be framing him for Lily's murder, try and get him off. That's what I'm thinking, but that's not gonna work. Not at all. Oh yeah, Jackie and Wallace broke up with whatever her name was to be with Jackie, but she's saying nah. Not yet. Dream.
Come bedtime, the second I close my eyes, there they are, acting like they're dying to tell me something.
Definitely about the bus crash.
Tina. All I know about her so far is that she called her friend Michelle right before the crash. And then there's Meg.
Should have talked to her.
What do you know about a janitor named Lucky?
Police should have talked to her. It's like, it still really bugs me that was just like completely just thrown out the window. Only Survivor. Anyway.
Your parents' friend from church.
This is weird.
Wanting to set
like
you up with
grain on top
someone.
of it going like. I never did that before.
They weren't outwardly setting us up.
Is this actually a conversation that they had and she's just envisioning it in her memories and stuff in the bus because she died in the bus crash? Well, kind of. She did survive for a while, but... Or is this just something that she thinks she told her in her dream sequence? Her dreams are... I'm so confused.
Have you been reading my emails?
Oh, that's why.
My sister gave my computer files to Duncan. Those are my personal,
Calm
intimate...
down.
In Veronica land, no pulse, no privacy.
What is happening?
I'm trying.
This is what I don't like. They seemed like they were hashing shit out before she had a pulmonary embolism or whatever it was after having a child. Like, oh no. Sorry about that. For some reason my webcam just stopped working, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye on it to make sure that the lights around it doesn't go off again. Now I'm really concerned. Anyway, I was basically just saying like how it's really upsetting to me that they've gone back with this whole like Meg hates Veronica bullshit crap since they were hashing. They seemed like to me, honestly, if she didn't die from having a child, which I think is really lazy writing, she should have just killed her. But obviously for conflict and stuff for her and Duncan, and probably to get rid of Duncan, hopefully. I really hope he's not back. Was written for that, but I just don't like it how she's like, oh, right, oh, Veronica land, oh, no pulse, no privacy. It's like, they won't like that in the end. They really, to me, seem like they're going to hash shit out. And if she was still around, I think they still would have been friends somewhat. Maybe not. I don't know. But, I don't like it. I just don't.
She has that wide-eyed Margot Kidder in a bush look. Total nut job.
I've already raised
That's not
$200
nice.
and I've only been doing it for a day.
Turns out Rhonda called Michelle's home first, left a message there too.
Why?
She said...
Why are we getting this information, like, through exposition, really? Why weren't we told this and shown this previously? I mean, like the other message. Obviously we got the mobile one, but cell phone, mobile. The differences in Australia versus some other places. I think the UK is mobile, isn't it? Let's just say phone. But I don't really like this. I feel like I've missed an episode, but I haven't. You know, I just think that's bordering on lazy writing almost. And Veronica Mars usually doesn't do that kind of stuff for, you know. Anyway. See, this is exactly what I mean. I don't like it.
Tina. Hey, Miss Tina. Ready for a little?
But I heard someone I know.
Who is it?
He wasn't on the bus.
What?
You heard Dick Casablancas' voice.
Yep.
Wait, that wasn't, was it?
Tina. Hey, Miss Tina.
Was it? It could be any douche.
Hear your friend Meg? Even though there's no way he could have been on the bus at the time.
Freaky, huh?
No, maybe someone else had their
Did you
phone.
tell your dad about this?
I don't know.
Picking up, you big
Like on
loser.
speaker, I was
Rhonda,
thinking.
I can't. No! It's just a bad dream.
This is so... I'm sorry, but I'm having such trouble with this episode in a way because it just feels like so out of the blue with everything that we've had previously for Veronica. Like, she hasn't been stressing about this bus crash for a while, but I guess it's just maybe like she buried it deep down and now it's surfacing kind of thing, you could say. But it feels so out of place. Is this the correct viewing order, or have I stuffed that up again? I don't know. It just feels really bizarre to me. That's all.
Why didn't you tell me about the drawing?
I didn't see a drawing. I was on the bus for a minute.
What is this? I don't get this. I don't like how this was
Drawn on
all
the back of
happen
one
off
of the bus
screen.
seats.
Am I the only one?
I am God. You think the person who drew this is responsible for the crash?
I haven't been sleeping.
Thoughts of me? Hey, I get it. I mean, sometimes I'm up all night just thinking about myself. You met him too, you know.
Anything to get him kissing again, even in flashbacks.
Get it together, Dick.
Is this the janitor?
90 seconds.
Remind me, why did we break up?
Well, you thought the other guy had greener grass.
God, I don't know how I'm gonna quit you. It's not me.
Two new partners, Angie Dahl.
Score!
Vicky from Vampire Diaries.
You'll join Wallace Fennell.
And she did complain. She played your messages for the whole bus on the way home from Shark Field.
I'd say it was.
That's not a satisfied customer, Dick.
Piss off white trash booty buddy. Free tickets. It's a no-brainer.
I hate this guy. It was funny before when he was doing it Logan. Like I said, the one thing I've laughed at.
And all she wanted was for him to knock her up so she could shout it from the rooftops.
So she wasn't on the pill. But also that's really stupid. This is weird. This whole episode. I still can't get over it. Is this gonna be wrapped up now and then like Aaron Eccles is gonna be the end? Sounded like it could have survived.
You don't like me much, do you?
Nope.
The last time we actually talked, you were bashing Veronica's headlights with a crowbar.
Oh, foreplay.
Wow. That was a long time.
Is there some Miss James rekindling I should know about?
Maybe. Haven't seen
A
Alicia in a while.
except for an acceptance letter. It is with great pleasure that the
gonna say.
admissions board at Stanford University welcomes
I
you
think
to
she
our
was gonna
institution.
say yes. Are you going though? That's the question. Otherwise we lose all these characters here of Neptune. But we'll see.
What kind of error?
She's not
Angie
going.
was awarded. The adjusted grades have pushed Angie ahead of you.
You could have taken the class. It was open to anyone.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
My dad seems happy.
She's gonna be like, are you guys dating again?
I'm glad you are in touch again.
We're not.
There's nothing about you that says second place.
All the
Oh,
services.
he's doing
I
like
like that I don't have to send out a picture.
dating.
I like.
Why not
I
get back
sure
in contact
wasn't
with Alicia?
disappointed when I saw you.
I'm in. I got into Stanford.
took Veronica's spot.
Yeah, Veronica Mars. Stanford.
Well, I guess somebody has to do the football team.
Eccles Fennell.
You've single-handedly fulfilled the Stanford bitch quota.
Enjoy trade school, Logan.
He seemed very odd that she
you
got
don't
to
mind.
Stanford. I don't know. This
Come
whole,
by later.
that whole sequence was weird to me. Even the sound design was a little off with their voices, I thought. But I don't. This whole episode, I don't know how I feel about this episode, guys.
Could you run the financial records of the families with kids who died in the crash?
Will do. Gotta go.
Someone got paid.
Important meeting.
That guy on Seinfeld, George.
Oh, how so?
Well, he's a nice guy like you, but there's so much unrealized potential. A guy who really wants to meet women goes for it, you know? My ex-husband went for a hair transplant. He looked fantastic afterwards.
How rude.
I know why I'm trying to help out Veronica. I want her to get to go to Stanford. Why are you doing it?
Because he loves her.
Not for Veronica.
Then what?
For Veronica.
The spirit of competition.
All right.
Why don't you chill while the glue dries? None of the families of the crash victims made money on insurance. Rhonda's family won a separate lawsuit with a $2 million payout. And you'll never guess who from. Woody Goodman.
The mayor?
Apparently, the mom found a finger in her rib witch.
This whole episode, I'm just... Yeah.
Sometimes
it's not
opportunity
bad.
doesn't knock.
It's just so out of nowhere, it feels like to me, based off what we've been coming from, you know?
We've had 3 more cases diagnosed just this week of generalized anxiety disorder. They're supposed to offer these students deadline extensions, make up dates on exams.
I hope to have something you can use very soon. My coat? Yep, that's mine, all right.
I'm the office manager for a local doctor.
Really?
That's why he's going on
I'd love to
dates.
hear about it.
Is it?
So you knew Peter had feelings for you?
Yes, I did.
Why were you at a gay bar?
But it was a cousin's birthday party. I was being supportive.
Yeah, what's wrong with going to a gay
Explain
bar?
the whole
That's fun.
situation to Mr. Clemens.
That's so
I
fun.
believe he has it all on file.
You're right. None of my business.
Exactly. But you always think everything's your business, so.
So do you believe him?
I really hate this grain they've put on. I just
Yes.
wish it was not there.
You think you know me because you read my postings?
I know you like the back of my...
Interesting.
Nothing.
Why was I even on the bus?
Last time I
Easy,
saw him,
Beaver,
he was a
always
dickhead.
What's up, Veronica?
Yeah, Dick's squirt gun was loaded with bleach.
What are you
Wasn't
talking
him.
about? Size, style. Well, I'm not telling him. I'm telling you.
Yeah, because he's
wrong
like
with
the
me?
weaker one. Blah, 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 blah. Apart from Cassidy's insecurities and everything, and growing up with a brother who's kind of like Dick, which makes him probably even more insecure about everything, and like even just talking about sex and intimacy, like it did seem with Mac in the last episode. I can't remember which, if it was 1 or 2 episodes ago. He's probably the most decent guy there. Not perfect, but then no one is. But you know what I mean? You get what I mean? I don't love him, but I like him more than Dick, and I'd rather see him on screen. But that's just a feeling.
It's a tape of Dr. Burns' office manager offering to hook Veronica up with a diagnosis of generalized anxiety disorder.
Huh?
How did you get this?
Is it gonna break?
Scramble.
I thought it was gonna break.
That's awesome about the egg drop. I'm requesting an extension because of my generalized anxiety disorder.
Oh, I get it. She's using a diagnosis to get extensions.
How has Hannah been able to keep away?
Ooh.
Maybe you should cut him some slack sometime.
Oh, now they're friends. Look at her face.
Neptune High will no longer be honoring special exemptions
Yeah.
or extensions.
Do you want to solve this problem or do you want to sleep?
Sleep? What kind of stupid question is that? It's always sleep.
They'd have to know when it was approaching the cliff. We were.
Someone saw it and detonated it. I thought she... I was gonna say that's not real.
The tombstone artwork was just an album cover?
And Rosebud was just a sled. I didn't just ruin Citizen Kane for you, did I?
No.
Yeah?
Good.
I haven't seen it.
Well, that depends. Do you think you're
I don't know
through
what it's
being
referencing.
The money wasn't on the bus. The rich kids were behind driving in the limo.
Maybe whoever crashed the bus was counting on them being on it.
Richard Casablancas took an insurance policy out on his sons 3 days after marrying Kendall. Dick and Beaver are worth more dead than they are alive.
Jesus.
We died because of you. Ooh,
That's what she thinks,
what do you
but I
think this
don't.
means, Veronica?
So that was that episode. It's weird because I wanted an episode about the bus crash. 100%. We need more information on that. But this just felt so out of place in the order it was put in. Maybe I did watch something out of order, like in season, I don't know. It just feels so many things that she discovered was done off screen, and we hardly even heard about most of those people in the bus. Obviously the girl, forget her name, who, you know, called her friend when it happened. We knew about the kid who was on there as well, who was part of the radio show, and that's kind of it for my memory anyway. But they're the ones who came up more and more, and then all of a sudden there's just like, oh, these kids, and it's just like, well, they weren't even mentioned, right? I feel like they weren't mentioned before this, and I feel like so much happened off screen and we're playing catch up through exposition, and I'm not really into that for this show or in general, you know. But I don't know, it just felt so weird. But like I like things that were happening in it. I like kind of Logan and Wallace being friends, and that whole moment when he told Veronica to give him a break. She's like, what? That was funny. I don't really care necessarily about students saying they have a, you know, anxiety disorder and getting credit free, well, time off to then do it later. That was really like minimal and not there at all. I guess really the most interesting thing about this is that Dick and Cassidy's dad took out a big life insurance policy on them after he married Kendall, and that's the next lead, although I don't think that's who it was. And also, you know, we all think at the moment, well, they all think in Neptune, that Jackie's dad is responsible, Terrence, for the C4 being on the bus and blowing it up. I think someone was watching the bus and then pressed a button or something for it to happen. I don't know who, though, and everything, but it just, I don't know. This episode wasn't bad. It just felt so out of place, and I really didn't like how a lot of it happened off screen, and that's really all I can say about it. And hopefully the next couple episodes don't do that, and we just pick up from the information we got here and discover everything with Veronica on screen. That's what I'm hoping. But until then, I'm going to leave this one here because I really think that covers my feelings on this one. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you liked it, don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe so you don't miss out on the rest of the series reaction. And you can also check out some of my other content on my channel as well. Thank you all so much. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!